Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In the last episode, Serana and I, where is she? Serana? Honey? Oh, there she is. Serana and I, we made our way through the, like the basement, or the dungeons of Volkihar Castle, and we found her mother, whose name is Valerica, her, alchemy lab of some sort, and now we need to find her journal.
She probably
yeah, I know.
had a journal or something.
I know. I'm just trying to intro the video, Serrano, if you wouldn't mind. So, we actually don't have a quest marker, but, well, I happen to know where it is. But why don't we pretend to look around for a bit? We've got some, finely brown goat bone meal and dragon bones? I was about to say that's a really strange thing to be here, but no, not really, actually, because they're vampires and they're immortal, and I don't know actually exactly how old Serana and her family are, but they're like 3,000 or something, so yeah, they would have been around when dragons were originally here. But anyway, Serana seems to be looking at the bookshelves, and this seems like a good place to keep a journal.
Searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Yeah, I wonder if it's this bright red one here and amongst all of these very bland coloured books. Huh? Anyway, Valerica's journal. So, let's read it. 27th last seed. Doesn't say what year it is, though. Harkon's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses to so much as listen to a word I say. I've become less of a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. 28th last seed. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula, it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whether I ensure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkon's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here, forever if need be. 3rd Hearthfire. I've done it. After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I am combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and following me into the soul cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified void salts, soul gem shards. Using the proper measurements, place the above in a silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the soul cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible. Speak to Serana. Okay, we found your mum's journal.
Any luck yet?
I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What's this soul cairn that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Why did she care where used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
What do we need? I mean, we've read the journal, but okay.
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Are all those ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okie dokie. Well, we already know the finely ground bone meal is here, so let's take that. We'll also take the normal bone meal. We could take the dragon bones, but they are heavy, and, well, I happen to know that we're about to undertake a very long journey, so I'm just going to loot your mother's you know, workplace. I hope you don't mind, Sarani. You don't mind, do you? You know, I mean, I got us here in the first place. I feel like I should have fair dibs. It's not like Valeric is using it anyway. Have we got anything down here? Wait, was that a lockpick? They were lockpicks. I will have those. There's a whole shit ton of ingredients over here. I mean, we honestly don't really need them. I'll take the Daedra Heart, though, because that is worth a lot. Because, yeah, we're not really doing alchemy. I mean, it feels like such a waste to leave them. But, yeah, we don't need them, and they will only weigh us down. So, we are also looking for soul gem shards. We also have... Oh, a black soul gem. Don't mind if I do. I don't think that Finrio would actually use them, but hey, we're going to take them anyway. We could sell them at the very least. And what was the final thing?
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
No, I'm fine. We're just taking our time, Serrana, looking around. Solution of regeneration, I'll take that. She's got all sorts of alchemical ingredients. They're not very well organised, though. I mean, I would have thought you'd, like, I don't know, keep them all in nicely organised and labelled boxes, but each to their own, I guess. What is the final thing we're looking for? I forget what it was called. I'm sure it's up here. So, What? No. No! What? Purified void salts, there we go. And I think, isn't there I swear there's like a unique ingredient or something here. Is it down here? I feel like it's down here. Did we miss it? Yeah, there we go. Berit's ashes. Yeah, that is a unique alchemical ingredient. I have no idea who Berit is, or why he is now ashes in a vampire's alchemy lab, but he is, I guess, if he's even a he. So, he's in our inventory now. So,
get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Nice. Speak to Serrana.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
It sounds like she was pretty selfish.
She wasn't always, but I think you're right. She was practically smirking as we left home, almost like she was proud of herself. Like she didn't just want to stop my father. She wanted to stick it to him, too.
We won't know until we find her.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Let's get that portal open.
All right, here goes.
Oh, she actually bit her
I took
wrist.
a lot of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal with a soul cairn. Incredible.
I have never realised that she actually bit her wrist to put the blood in there. I've never realised that. I thought she like used a dagger or something. You know, like you do with the portal in the Skyhaven temple. But no, she actually bit her wrist. That's pretty cool. Anyway, our new objective is enter the soul cairn. So let's do exactly that. Oh, of course, yes. So you can see it's burning us. Our health is actually being destroyed. Yes, speak to Serrana.
All right, that looked painful.
It was. What happened?
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The soul cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
So there's no way in then?
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Are you saying that I need to become a vampire?
Not your first choice, I'd guess?
There has to be another way.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
Those are my only options.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Become a vampire or become partially soul-trapped. So, from a purely gameplay point of view, it is way better to just become a vampire. However, Vinria would never do that. I completely forgot that we had this badass armor on. We look so cool. So, and I've actually never done this, we're going to become partially soul-trapped. I have no idea how much weaker that's going to make us, or what exactly that entails, or if we even can fix it. I'm assuming so. They wouldn't give you like a permanent negative buff. That's just awful. So, we are going to become partially soul-trapped, which I'm really interested to see because I have never done it before.
Have you made up your mind?
We can just talk about her laboratory, I guess. Oh, actually, you know what? We may as well collect some information while we're here. Did your mother keep gargoyles here? Well, obviously, because we fought like 5 of them throughout, but okay.
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Didn't we already ask her that? I feel like we did. Anything you can tell me about the Soul Cairn?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra. It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
Why was your mother so fascinated by it?
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
What exactly are the Ideal Masters?
Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it.
Then how are you sure they even exist?
I've read stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them. You give the Ideal Masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Fools? Why do you say that?
Because most of the stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead.
Okay, so we've collected some information about the Soul Cairn, and now, soul trap me. I won't feel right as a vampire.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
I'm ready.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me.
We don't.
I'll never do anything that could hurt you.
Ooh. I think Finria is starting to warm up to Serana a little bit, but she still very much hates her as a vampire. So, don't worry about it.
Oh, good. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Weakened soul added. I mean, she didn't actually do any magic there. She just, like, briefly took out her hands and then put them away. But, let me see what... I assume that's an active effect. No? Warrior Stone, Resist Frost, Necklace. What is it then? If it's not an active effect, what is Weakened Soul then? Surely it's not a spell. It can't be. Oh no, that's a spell. What on earth? It's surely not an object, right? Or, wait, is it like a gem? No? I don't understand. What, it said Weakened Soul added, but they're like, it's not a thing, and it's not an active effect. So, it might be glitched, so it's like, it is active, we just can't see it? That is super weird, and also a real shame, because I wanted to see what it did, but I guess we can't. Anyway, I mean, do we have any active effect? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go into the Soul Cairn then, and we'll see. Oh, actually, if we level up, I think we've got to level up anyway. It might affect our stats, maybe? No, because usually, you know, if our stats are affected, then they turn red. But it's like, what on earth? Okay, well, I have no idea what that did. It might have just glitched out. It might be active, but we're just not seeing it for some reason. But anyway, we should now be able to enter the Soul Cairn. Yes, indeed, we can.
The air, the ground, this is all wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we are in a realm of oblivion, so I'm not really sure you expected, love. Do you have anything new to say? We can trade some things with her. Oh, she does have new dialogue. Are you sure Valerica has the Elder Scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
And if she doesn't?
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Why not hide it in the soul cairn and then return?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Fair enough. So, I think let's just get on with it. So, this is the soul cairn, one of the cooler kind of set pieces of the Dawnguard DLC. We've got some soul husks, which we will take, I guess. They're pretty much useless. Do you have anything to say?
Must stay away from the keepers. Must stay away from the keepers.
Stay away from the keepers. Okay, I'll note that down in my soul cairn journey guide. Thanks for the input. Do you have anything to say?
Only those who have suffered long can find the light within the shadows.
Very poetic of you. And here we have a soul fisher. Oh yeah, soul harvested. I think that actually fills soul gems, which is pretty grim. But hey, you know, I mean, honestly, I think I'd rather, I don't know, if I was a soul, I think I'd rather power a weapon rather than be stuck in this miserable ass place. Though it is very pretty, I will admit that. We've got these thingies, balls of light. I mean, they're essentially just wisps, but they coloured them purple instead. And over here, we have this thing, which I happen to know what is in there, but I think, how do we open this again? I think we use, actually this is a good chance to try out our crossbow. Yes, ebony crossbow, and we'll switch over to, we'll just use normal bolts, dwarven bolts. Don't want to use our fancy ones, but I think we need to shoot this. And it should, yeah, there we go, so you can shoot both of them. And I think you can do it with magic as well, but we may as well try out our crossbow. Is there anyone in here? But yes, here we have a Jib's Opus page 8. So there's no point reading it because obviously it's still, you know, we're only like halfway through. We've got a steel dagger of burning, and you can keep that. We've got a cool ass chest with not much in it, so that's great. So yeah, I don't think we'll. Oh look! Oh yeah, here we go. So we got a bow and arrow, which is like a hint to tell you, hey, you need to shoot these. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing Jib's Opus pages. Because that's a lot of running around unless it's really not worth it. However, we may, I don't know, we might, maybe I'll run around and just pick them up. Oh, who's here? Oh, Bone Men. Okay, right. Why don't we try out our, oh wow, Serana's doing a really good job. Oh wow, this is really slow, yeah. You know what, we may, oh, archery increase, nice. Yeah, I think we might switch over to, what is this? What is this blue thing? Is that something Serana's done? It must, oh, it's gone now. Yeah, it must be something that Serana did. Yeah, I might run around and we might do the Jib's Opus pages, but I think we will switch over to our crossbow, just while we're in the soul cairn at least.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Ah, calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Okay, that didn't really answer my question, buddy, but cool. I'll see if I can find Arvak. So yeah, should we do that? I don't know. We might, that might be the sort of thing we do kind of in between episodes, and then we can just kind of hand in the quests. And if you don't know who Jib is, by the way, Jib Opus, Jib's Opus is in, that's not his surname, it's the name of the book he's writing, his opus. Yeah, Jib is the guy that you first meet at the very beginning of Morrowind, which I have now played for a few hours. I hate it. I hate every second of it. I have somewhat got into a groove of it, and it's not quite as bad as I originally thought. But yeah, it's very clunky and just an old game. But over here we have a man who I wish to talk to. Hello.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
Well, given that you're here, then yeah, I'd say so. Serana's just having to sit down. That's tiring work, I guess, running across the Soul Cairn. So that's how you got here?
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. Oh, people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
There must be something you want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks.
I don't have 25 husks.
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
I'd heard stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself.
Okay.
So far, it's about what I imagined.
Yeah, I mean, it's very pretty, I'm not going to lie. Very nice colour scheme. This guy's honestly a massive missed opportunity. We're not going to get him any husks, because he has absolutely nothing unique, which is a super, super awful thing. I mean, you can essentially, I think, buy... is there another glowy that we need to shoot to open... Ah, yeah, up there. Yeah, I think he has just, like, generic armor, so you can buy, like, you know, a helmet, a chest plate, a spell tome, but they're all just, like, random and generic. It's really, honestly, a disappointment. I mean, they should have given him, like, some cool, like, soul armor or something. I don't know. They really dropped the ball on that one. Is there no one in here? Okay, I thought we were going to be enemies, but I suppose not. But anyway, I think that's pretty much everyone that is here to talk to, apart from Jib. So we will now make a beeline for Valerica, who is over here, according to my quest marker. I think, is this the... There's something that, there's like a lightning rod attractor. Yeah, there, that thing. Which will make black soul gems for you, which is very cool and very useful. Oh! Who? Oh, no, that's Arvak. Yeah, look, here we go, we've got Arvak here. Oh, you can't actually see his name.
Where'd you come from?
But he's very cool. Who's attacking me? Oh, wow, the bone men. I'm completely not paying attention. I don't know if I am actually weaker or not. I mean, obviously we're using a crossbow now, so, you know, we're obviously not going to be as strong as we were. And Serana's also, like, massively strong. So yeah, I don't really know how much weaker we are. I'd have to, like, switch over to the long hammer to see. But, I don't know, I don't feel weaker. And I can't see an effect, so I don't know if it's just glitched or... I don't really know. It may be one of those things where, like, it does technically make you weaker, but because they don't want to piss off the player, they make the effect so negligible that you can't even feel it. I don't know. But, anyway, this is an excellent thumbnail. That's what this is. So let's make a save. And put this away. And is Serana with
Mother?
us? Yes.
Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
I saved her from your foolish plan.
I find your choice of words quite interesting, considering that Serana is in far more danger now than she was following my foolish plan. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Serana underwent this ritual willingly?
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
Yeah, you're not a Dragonborn though, so, you know. And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
We're not a vampire though. So I don't know why she said that, because we didn't become one of them. But okay. I'm just here for the Elder Scroll.
I see. You're simply here to stop the tyranny of the sun, despite the cost to Serana. Nothing else matters. This stranger aligns herself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to her.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
Ooh.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Oh, don't you worry. Dragons are our specialty. How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Okay.
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Yeah, I'll do my best. She seems kind of capable of keeping herself safe, though. So, I don't think we'll have time to do all 3 towers in this episode, but we will at least start them. Can we have the local map, please? Wow, that's completely useless. Okay. Well, I guess we will just... I mean, they're all kind of equidistant. So, let's just head towards this one. I think it's that one there with the... See the purple, like, spear of light? I think that's what we're heading for. And you can see those gems. So I think the Ideal Masters actually are the gems. I'm not 100% sure. I know that they do feature in the Elder Scrolls Battle Spire, I think. Because, you know, obviously there's like, you know, the Elder Scrolls 1 through 5, which are the mainline games. But then there's also a whole load of, like,
I heard something.
little games. There's like the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard, there's Dawnstar, there's Battle Spire. We'll let her deal with that. She's got it. Yeah, there's just a whole load of random little games. There's also like Shadow Key, and there's a whole load that were like specific to like a mobile phone that doesn't exist anymore and stuff. We have a Rat Man here. Oh wow, okay, that does absolutely nothing. I think we need to switch over to our Longhammer, because yeah, that does nothing. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Okay, let's see, how much damage do we do? Yeah, that's fine, yeah, I think we're still good. I mean, I don't really know what the, you know, weakened soul did, because we don't seem to be that much weaker to me, honestly. I don't really know what Valerica said about, you know, oh, you may or not have become one of us. Like, I mean, we're not a vampire, so I really don't know what she was talking about there, but I don't know. I have no idea what Serana is either, but I'm sure she will catch up. But anyway, this looks like a keeper to me. He's got, is that Dragonbone armor he's wearing? That's really cool. And he's just got a black mass of smoke for a face. Super cool. Anyway, Elemental Fury, and let's get go. Oh wow, yeah, easy as hell. I mean, okay, he deals some decent damage, but yes, yeah. Very disappointing, honestly, and he's got a filled black soul gem. Excellent. Anyone else? I swear there was some people here a second ago, but I guess they've disappeared. But yeah, I think the gems are actually the Ideal Masters, although I think that is technically also up for debate. Oh wow, we've got a restoration increase. That never happens. Yeah, I think it's up for debate, but I think they are kind of supposed to be the gems, but they're also not really. I think originally they were like a group of necromancers or something, and then they became so powerful that they like made their own realm, which is this, the Soul Cairn. What are you fighting? He's like, he was shooting someone else over there, but I don't know who else he'd be fighting. We got anything else? Oh, we got a Grand Soul Gem. Another Gibs Opus page. We'll take them. I'm really glad that they're numbered. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I didn't want the shield, but never mind. I will take all of these goodies, though. Anything else while we're here? No, I have no idea what the hell this is. I feel like they should do something, but they don't, which is a shame. So let's just head over here towards this one, I guess. It's annoying that the map doesn't really work, because, I mean, it kind of does, but you have to have been everywhere for the map to load, which is very inconvenient. I feel like, wait, I'm so turned around already. Which way were we going? Oh, wow, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen, oh, those are the little circle pads on the floor. That's interesting. Okay, I actually don't know which one I was going for originally, but let's just go for this one. Oh yeah, I think it's that one floating in the sky. I think that's the one we're aiming for. Yeah, I think so. I think we do actually use a pad for that to teleport us, because it's like some of them do things, some of them don't. Very, very strange. I feel like they should like recharge your magicka or something. I don't know, that makes sense. Is this what I think it is? I think, yeah, here we go, Arvak's skull. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Also, these Mistmen, I think they were originally like ghost souls, but now they've turned into Mistmen, which is interesting. Don't know why they did that, but let's take Arvak's skull. And then, well, I mean, we took it. We didn't get a quest update, though. I don't know if we have to kill everyone first. And then I think we have to go and find the guy and take it back. Who else? Oh, yeah, there we go. We have to kill everyone first. Serana's got that, though. Yeah, she's got some, like, cool blue fire magic, which is very cool. I think it's actually just, like, frost spells, but it's got a fire-like effect, I guess. So, yeah, I think we are heading for that tower. And I think we need to... Is it this that we need to step on? Or... Oh, look at this. We've got some orcs sat around like a kind of a campfire, except not really. We've got some more Mistmen. I'm not sure where... How do we get up there? It's definitely there that we're going for. Yeah, Serana's got that covered. Let's just go for the tower. Is it this? How do I get up? Ah, no, here we go. Yeah, see, so there's the big ones, and then there's the little ones, and this one is going to teleport us, which scared the shit out of me the first time I ever did that, by the way. They also put our weapon away, which I don't appreciate. I didn't give permission for that. Also, our stamina... Oh, no, it is regenning. It's just regenning very slowly. It's only regenning when we stop walking. Oh, no, it is... I don't know. Does it always regen that slowly? I actually have no idea. Anyway, let's shout, because the guy is right... Oh, no, damn it. Damn it, I'm so sad that we did Elemental Fury, because... Can we knock him off? Yeah! Excellent. That's exact... Whoa, how the hell did you get up here so fast? I was going to say that would have been the perfect Elemental Fury time, but yeah, I forgot that we could have shouted him off, which is a shame. That's a very cool effect, by the way. Can we find his body? Because I kind of want the, you know, the Black Soul Gem that I think they all have, but I suppose not. I have no idea which side he technically fell off, so, yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be using it anyway. So, we have one more, which we can actually get done in this episode. I didn't think we'd get them all done today, but we will. So, we use this? No, we have not. So yeah, look, I'll show you this. This gem, if you get close enough to it, it's going to start sucking our soul. Can we do it from down here? I don't have to climb up just to show you. Can we? No, see, I don't think we're close enough, but it will start, like, draining our life, which is, I mean, it's not cool. It's bad, but it is a cool effect. What if I stand right underneath? No? You're going to make me, like, climb all the way up just to show people? Okay, well, I haven't got time for that, but, yeah, if you get close to it, then they do, it starts sucking life out of you, which is... again, it's not cool, but it's a cool effect, I suppose. Oh, can we not go this way? No, this is like the border. I thought we could go around the back, but no, we cannot. Yeah, because this is like the main castle. I have not done the Soul Cairn in a very long time. It's smaller than I remember it being, because I feel like that we're getting around it much quicker than I remember us getting around it before, but yeah, I suppose it's just smaller than I remember it, which is a good thing, to be honest, because although it's a very cool place to explore, it is kind of a lot of the same. And it's very disorientating. Which is why trying to find Jib's pages is so damn annoying. Because they are everywhere, they are so easy to miss. Don't ask me how Ghost Jib managed to bring physical pages of a book into the Soul Cairn. Don't ask me how that works. It just works, as Todd would say. But yeah, they're very annoying to try and find and totally not worth it because you don't even get anything cool for it. But I mean, I do actually vaguely remember where most of them are because, to be fair, some of them are in fairly notable places. One of them's right over there, but we're not going to go over there yet because actually I don't know. No, I don't think he'll be sitting there right yet. He might. He does actually go over and sit there eventually, and you guys will figure out what I mean a little bit later. Well, actually, it'll be in the next episode, but I would really like to just kill this final guy before the end of the episode, but we're out of stamina. Which, I mean, now that we're in the Soul Cairn, actually, do we have an active effect now? Ah, yes, there we go. Weakened soul. Health, magicka, and stamina recover slowly while in Soul Cairn. And are reduced by 45 points. Oh, wow, okay. So, yeah, that's why we had... Yeah, there we go. So now it's showing, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I guess it just, like, the effect didn't, like, activate or something until we came into the Soul Cairn. I don't know, that's strange. But at least we know what it does now. So yeah, that is actually quite a big detriment, which you wouldn't have as a vampire, but it's obviously only activated while you're in the Soul Cairn, which is a bit weird. I don't know if we can... I mean, obviously it doesn't really matter, because, you know, we're not going to live in the Soul Cairn for the rest of the playthrough. So, you know, as long as we just get through this bit, it's fine. But I still don't know if we can fix it so that we can, I don't know, come and go as we please. I have no idea how that works. We might be able to fix it, like, after we finish this main bit of the quest. They might give us, like, a secondary objective. But here, we have yet another guy, so... Oh, wow, we've got several guys. So, let's do Elemental Fury. And whack away at this man if he would stop backing up. Bro, come on, fight me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you're a little bit stronger. Okay, oh my god, who the hell? I cannot see who's who because Serana is getting in the way and flinging her magic everywhere, which makes it very difficult. You know, as much as you're very pretty, Serana, and I love you, yeah, I'm trying, Serana, but you're kind of the one getting in the way. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa!
Done and...
Yeah. Oh, I just took an iron greatsword. I do not want that. Let's drop that. Yeah, I don't want that in my inventory. Thank you very much. So, that is all 3 keepers killed. So, oh, look, here we go. I can show you what I meant about this thing now. So, let's just go. I should actually favorite this, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's favorite the ebony crossbow. Get it out. Let's just open this up. Using this, and go get that one all the way up there. I don't know, Serana. Why don't you deal with those guys? I'm trying to show people things. Yeah. Let's just ignore these guys. But, look, if you look at this gem, it's going to start draining our life. Yeah, see? There we go. Very cool effect. Obviously, it's not cool, but it is a cool effect. So let's just... I'll take this stuff. Thank you very much. Spriggan sap. That's worth a lot. So, yeah, sure, I can take that. But now I need to run away. And also get back out of third person. So, yeah, that's what it does. And eventually it would kill you if you stayed there. Oh, yeah. Oh! Well, if that's not the perfect end to the episode, I don't know what is.
Let's head back.
So, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like it if you did. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you in the next episode.